Okay, so this video is to inform you how to teach lacrosse tactics in physical education. The tactics we are going to be going over are maintaining possession and advancing the ball. The intended audience is for 8th grade. These tactics are important to teach in physical education because they help accomplish the main goals in lacrosse, which are to attack the goal to score and to prohibit the opponent from scoring. In order to attack the goal to score, you need to maintain possession and advance the ball down the field. Maintaining possession keeps the ball away from the opposing team, therefore they are unable to attack the goal. When teaching a lacrosse unit, it is most beneficial to work outside on grass or turf if available, and each student should have a stick and ball if it is available to them.
Okay, for our first task, we're going to be having the students cradle in general space. We'll go over this cradling cues and how to grip the stick. Our non-dominant hand will be on the bottom of the stick, and your dominant hand will be towards the top, but not all the way at the top, because that's very uncomfortable. You won't be able to cradle in the correct form. So towards the top, you'll have the stick parallel and vertical to your body, starting on one shoulder, bringing it over to the other. And you'll continue to go. Your elbows will be like door hinges, and you'll be closing the door, opening the door, closing the door, opening the door. If you don't have cones available, you can use lines on the field. As you can see, we're going to use this black box right here. Okay, go. Faster. Slower. Dodge.
For this next activity, we are going to progress into a cradle relay. This is going to be working on advancing the ball and maintaining possession. The area needed for this drill will depend on how far you would like the students to run. Make sure the students have about 3 yards in between each line, so if the ball is missed, students are far enough away to not get hit. Students are going to run down the field as quickly as they can, and a pass is going to be incorporated. Wait, stop.
Yeah.
Students are going to run down the field as quickly as they can, and a pass is going to be incorporated. You're going to split the students up into groups, and they're going to start at one line and will run down to another. Once they reach the end line, they will turn around and continue to cradle back to a white line, which will be about 10 yards away. They will then perform a pass to the next student in line. The student receiving the pass will then continue the activity. This will be repeated until all students have participated. The first one done will be the winner of the relay.
Can we do it one more time? For this next drill, we're going to have students broken up into groups of 3, and we're going to have one student on this white line, and another student on that white line, and we're going to have one student in the middle, and they're going to be the student in the middle is going to be cutting to one person, and throwing it back, and then cutting back to the other person, catching, and throwing back. Okay. The cues that they'll follow for throwing and catching, is when the ball is coming at them, their stick's head will be out in front of them, and they'll watch the ball follow into their stick and give with the stick and bring it into cradle to protect it. And for throwing, they'll bring the stick's head up by their ear and have their elbows up, step with the opposite foot, throw, and follow through. Okay, so now we'll show the drill. Sorry.
An activity that continues working on passing is a partner pass while moving down the field. For this activity, students will be running down the field with a partner while passing the ball back and forth. Each partner will start 10 yards apart on a given line or with cones. The student with the ball will give their partner a leading pass as they are running straight down the field. Make sure the students understand that they need to place the ball in front of their partner when running down the field, so they do not need to stop to receive it. After the students get to the end line, they will run back to the beginning where they started. Then they will continue the activity. Everyone goes through the drill once. They will switch sides from the one that they started on.
Jogging back?
Yep.
Oh, again?
Yeah, just one more time. For all of these activities, you can make modifications for students with disabilities. Students in wheelchairs can easily move if you teach the lesson in a gym rather than on the grass. Using a foam or tennis ball may help certain students perform tasks easier as well.